in an apocalypse, in an apocalyptic time, it's a time of revealing.
Yeah, right.
So what's being revealed in this particular time?
That's exactly what apocalypse means. Is it's an unveiling or a revealing of things. And I think of Carl Trueman spoke here at the Touchstone Conference last evening, and I think what he said is one way of answering the question. I think what's being revealed is the fruit of the notion. He focused on the modern notions of the self, and the self as the center of the world, the self as its main interest is in self-actualization, resists anything that's resistant or that causes suffering or any kind of limit. And when that idea is first proposed, there's a kind of liberation that goes along with that. Now you can get rid of the old regime and all of the oppressive structures of the old regime, the aristocracy that no longer is that's just has its own interests in mind is undermined. You get rid of a decaying and hidebound church, and it's a movement of liberation. But now we're seeing the fruit of that in all kinds of pathologies. Carl Trueman focused on transgenderism, and it's almost a reductio ad absurdum of the dominance of the self. That you can determine willfully which gender you are, and then you can make your body conform to that. That almost sounds like a joke, that people would think that their sense of identity and self would have that kind of determining power. But that's an example of something that's being revealed. I think things are being revealed in churches. In some cases, the unfaithfulness and weakness of the church is being unveiled. Divisions and fracturing of the churches is coming to the fore. Things that have been percolating under the surface for a while are now coming to the surface. In the book of Revelation, which is the apocalypse in the Bible, that's once the city is removed and destroyed, then is revealed all the blood that was shed in Babylon. At the end of Revelation 18, that's the climax of that whole scene. There's something that's brought to light that was hidden before, and that's the kind of thing I think we're seeing now.